just a little thing can make a big difference. That's what two construction workers found out recently. They're building a new wing onto St. Louis Children's Hospital. As you might expect, they're good with their hands, and it turns out, with their hearts. Sometimes what's built isn't in the blueprints. Take the campus renewal project at Barnes Jewish and St. Louis Children's Hospitals.
We got up about 3 floors there, and you could see, the kids in the windows waving at you.
Iron workers Travis Barnes and Greg Combs have a combined 35 years of experience. They've worked together on dozens of construction sites, but there were moments on this project when they had to put down the spud wrench.
You kind of lose sight of it, then something will happen and you'll kind of remember where you're at.
What happened was one little girl on the other side of one of those windows.
Every morning we woke up and waved to him, and we had to wave until somebody waved back.
For 2.5-year-old Vivian Keith,
See him?
those waves were a therapy that helped her forget the chemotherapy. This past winter, her family got the heartbreaking news that Vivian had acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
I thought, well, I would lose my little girl.
ALL is a cancer that affects the white blood cells, the ones that fight infection and help protect the body against disease. Vivian has spent a lot of time here on the 9th floor of St. Louis Children's Hospital, and most of that time has been in isolation.
So the doors, remain closed. People come in with gowns and gloves and masks. Right here.
So Vivian's only way out was to look out. Then, on a day that was tougher than most, Vivian and her mom went to the window, and instead of waving, they saw the iron workers pointing to this. Written on one of the beams were the words, "Get well soon." The little girl in the window had become a smelter for hearts. What were you thinking about?
My kids, and how, this, how precious life is and everything, I don't know.
Strangers becoming friends, even though they'd never met. And then, they finally did.
Appreciate it. We get to meet you guys.
Yeah.
It makes our
Nice
visit so much better.
Oh, we appreciate you guys, seriously.
Now that she's out of isolation, Travis and Greg got to visit with their inspiration.
Can you say thank you?
They exchanged hugs and gifts.
Being shy.
That's all right.
And though Vivian was being shy, her mom says the meeting had meaning.
Hi, sweetheart.
Oh, it was amazing. It was just amazing day for her.
It makes me happy that something so simple like that could make somebody's day better.
Construction workers are known as tough guys, but even they know they're not as tough as this little girl.
It touches you. It sets you back for a minute. Realize how good your own life is.
Can you say bye-bye?
Vivian's recovery is still under construction, but she's feeling better, thanks in
Be
part
sure to wave at us next time you see it.
to 2 new friends and a room with a view.
I thank them so much for making Vivian's visit so much better.
I see someone right there.
The best news of all is that Vivian got to go home from the hospital. She will continue to go back, though, for checkups. A reminder, if you know of a person who is making a difference for others, perhaps someone who will touch our hearts, let me know by email at mbush@ksdk.com.
Well, what's your name for this?